Hey guys, it's Brittany. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing a dark, glittery, glam New Year's Eve look, preparing for this Saturday. So let's get started. The first product I will be using is the Lime Crime Venus palette, and I will be using the color Muse. I will be using my Sephora Pro Smoky, as always. So this is just going to go right above the crease. And so I just took the excess product off, and now I'm going to blend this out because I don't want to put any more product on. Moving on to the next product, I will be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. And we will be using the color Red Ochre. Taking the same brush and just going to be applying that into the lower portion of the color we just put on. Alright, back to the Venus palette. We're going to start darkening this look up with the color Icon. So I'm now taking my pointed blender and I'm going to work this into the crease and onto the lid. And I should say I'm not bringing it all the way over, just on the outer V. And I'm using my Sephora Pro Smoky and blending that into the red colors. And we're going to keep going darker with the Morphe 35N palette. This is one of my favorite dark colors. It's a super dark brown. And that's just going to go right on top of the brown. Alright, moving on to the Kat Von D Metal Matte palette. It's quite large, and I am going to be using the color Jet. Again, just using the pointed blender, and that's just gonna go right on top of those browns. Okay, so I just like to take my Sephora Pro Smoky and blend all of that out. Alright, moving on to the fun part. I am going to be doing, I don't know, like a half cut crease kind of thing. It's been one of my new favorite ways to do eyeshadow lately. So I will be using my NYX Gel Liner and Smudger in black. And I'm just going to take a flat brush and I'm going to start on the inside corner and work my way over. And I'm not going to go all the way, I'm just going to go about 3/4 of the way. Okay, so I have the basic shape to where I would like it. I'm just going to take some more and bring it down, kind of like filling it in. So this is the shape I was going for. I don't want to bring it all the way over because I am going to put eyeshadow on top of this, and we're going to blend that into the other eyeshadow. Okay, so back to the Metal Matte palette. We're going to be using the color Tinsel. So I'm just using a flat brush, and this is going to go right on top of the black. And you can just kind of pack it on there. So now I'm just kind of bringing it over into the black darker colors. And I definitely want to, when I'm putting it on the black here, I definitely want to follow the line that we made. I don't want to go over this. When I'm doing a look like this, I typically don't like to do a winged liner just because I feel like it kind of is too much going on. So I like to keep it simple, or because this isn't really a simple type of look, but I feel like it gets too much when you add a wing. So we are going to move on to the lower portion of the eye. And I always like to go backwards when I am doing my lower lash line. So I am going to use the Metal Matte palette again, and since the last color that I used on the crease was the black jet, I am going to be using that again. So I am taking my Morphe E36 brush and putting that right in the lower lash line. I'm going to be skipping the Morphe color and going right to the Venus palette and using the color Icon. And I'm using my Morphe M506 brush and blending that into the black. Next up is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, and we will be using the color Red Ochre, using the same M506 brush. Alright, and last but not least, going back to the Venus palette and using the first color that we used, which was Muse. And I'm using my pointed blender. Alright, we are done with eyeshadow. Moving on to mascara. I like to use my Benefit Roller Lash. And I'm going to be using Cocoa Lashes in the style Bella, and my Japanesque Velvet Touch Eyelash Adhesive. Moving on to the highlight, going to be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Sundipped Glow Kit and using the color Moonstone. This is probably my favorite color to use. And just popping that into the inside corner. Alright. Gonna put some of that on the cheekbones. And I'd say because it's a going out look, I like to go extra crazy with the highlight. Gonna use my Prep and Prime, spray it on some product here, and add it to the highest part of your cheekbone. And when I do this, I just like to pack it on. Whoa. Alright, so now that you can be seen from space with your highlight, we are going to be doing the lip. And I am going to be using Dose of Colors Black Rose. This was a limited edition in around the holidays. I don't know if it's still available, but alright you guys, that's it for today. All of the products will be listed in the description portion down below, and while you're down there, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and also don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Thanks for watching. Bye!